Hey everybody, Logan here. Yeah, I know things are looking a bit different because we're not doing any news today, hence you got no frame. That's only for news. I decided I'm going to keep that fancy frame just for the news. So this is more of an opinion piece, and as you can tell from the title, it's it could be a little controversial, well, or maybe conventional. It's definitely going to bring up a discussion. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
So, like the title says, is Sony pricing people out of next gen? I went to the store today, and I went to Walmart to pick up some ink and some paper, and I was like, that's right, Neo 1 and 2 collection came out for the PS5, and even there, the game's $69, and that had me thinking. I'm like, Sony's really doing this with all their first-party games. So, you look at Neo 1 and 2 at 70 bucks. People can say, hey, it's like getting them for 35 bucks a piece. I can get them on PS4 for less. Yeah, I get it on PS5 now with the fancier frame rates and all that. Alright. But then you got Demon Souls Remaster. It's a remake remaster. $70? Whew. And then we've got MLB The Show coming out. That's going to be $69. Now, the Sackboy did come out at $59. And if you think about it, the way Sony's pricing their games, that should have been a $49 title, right? Last gen wise. And if this trend continues with all of Sony's first party games, I think they might just be pricing people out of next gen. Where, for example, last generation, 59, and it's been 59 for quite some time since, what is it, I guess the Xbox PS2 era, we had games at 49. And then 360 PS3 rolled around, and then that price bump, and I get a $60 game. 59, okay. But man, when I actually saw these games sitting on the shelf at 69, I'm like, man, and especially seeing sports games at $70, I'm like, that ain't worth it. And then I go to think about it, I'm like, what if you're one of these people that, like myself and most other larger gaming channels are out there, not even just any kind of gaming channel, a lot of them have multiple consoles, whether it be now PS5, Xbox Series X, and the Switch. The Switch already has that, what people like to call Switch tax, because if you're getting a game that's say $39 on the Switch, sometimes you'll see it at $49. I mean $39 on the Xbox and PS4. You'll see about $10 more, $5 to $10 more on the Switch. I don't know why, but the joke goes around. It's called the Switch tax. Okay. No big deal, but now we're looking at next-gen games. If you're looking at games on the Series X, I've bought every one of their, I guess you could say Xbox exclusives, even though they're not Series X exclusives, whether it be Falconeer, which was, if I'm not mistaken, only $39. You got Gears Tactics, which was $59. What was it, Like a Dragon? The Yakuza, it only came out on... Well, it did come out on PS4. But still, I got that at $35. I got it on sale, but normal price is $59. And, all the new releases for the Series X, I bought, even the latest Werewolf Apocalypse, and that's $49. And I'm trying to think, Microsoft has not put out a game that's been more than $59. And the more I look at it, Nintendo's not doing anything that's more than $59, but Sony's doing $70. So if you're one of these people that buys games on multiple consoles, are you even going to continue to buy Sony exclusives? Are you even going to buy multiple consoles now? Because $10 may not seem like much per one game, but when you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that starts adding up. After 5, 6 games now, you have enough to have bought an additional game. And that's, I don't know, that's bad taste to me. I mean, I hate going back to that term, consumer unfriendly, because business is business, and business, you have to put what's best for your business, what's best for your employees, what's best for basically your stockholders. If you're a public traded company, you need to keep that going, but the $59 model isn't hurting them. Production value is not going up just to put games in 4K. I don't care what the number of these publications or these massive sites want to tell you. No, it doesn't. I know for a fact whether I'm putting a game in 4K or putting it in 1080, it's just a little more processing time. It's using a bit different assets, but ultimately a little more time on the computer or on the systems that you're using to process. But in terms of manpower, it took me no more to do the game in 4K than it did to do the game in 1080p. I guess if you want to make 4K assets yourself, yeah, okay, you're going to take more time. But seeing a game that's a remaster, that's $70, and that's been remasters or remakes or sports game. I'm excited about MLB The Show 21, but I'm not excited about a $70 price tag on a sports game. I noticed Madden did the same thing. Well, I shouldn't say Madden. The EA franchises did the same thing, and I'm not gonna. One, I don't even buy sports games unless they're like clearance bin, and I want something to fill up a shelf. I don't know. I could keep going on about this, but this is one thing that's been really bugging me, and today it really hit me when I decided to go see about getting the Neo collection, and I'm like, $70, man. It's not like I'm trying to be cheap, but I'm a gamer. I spend a lot of money on video games. I work hard, and I choose to spend my money on video games, but I also don't feel like I should be forced to choose how much I'm going to spend because yours is more expensive. That I should be like, all right, looks like instead of getting these 2 games, I can only get this one. Why would I just get this one instead of these 2 when you get games like, say, for example, I just picked these up. This I got for $33 and this I got for $44. And I was like, why would I not get these 2 for the same price that I would get one other game? Some people might say, oh, because that one other game is much better. In whose opinion? This game, I've been looking forward to it. It seems really cool. It's been getting some good reviews. I love racing games. So I guess maybe choosing Xbox games just because they were sitting next to me really doesn't help this argument, because Microsoft's platform games are inherently less expensive. Microsoft's not jumping the price, but these were right here. So, but I have found games on the PS5 like Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. What is it? Some Spirit of the North. I've got, and we've got Devil May Cry 5. And they're not wackily. There's a word. Use that word of the day. Wackily. They're not overpriced. They're what you would expect for an upgrade, and that's 35, 40. Okay, that's fine for an upgrade, but 70. I get it's 2 games. I get it, but Microsoft and a number of other companies like Gearbox and I guess 505 No, 505 is a bad thing to look at because Control, if it wasn't free for PlayStation Plus, I probably wouldn't pay for an upgrade. But a lot of the Mortal Kombat, you're getting free upgrades if you already own certain editions. And I think instead of buying the game over, that's how you should do it. But you're pricing the consumer, out of gaming. And maybe it's Sony's plan to say, all right, since you now only have a limited amount of money because we're charging so much more, you can only afford to buy our console. Don't you think that would make people go, oh, well, if I buy the Xbox, I got a system that's actually more powerful and the games are less expensive. I can get more games. I can get more games for my buck. And I can also get Game Pass. Sony, don't do this. Sony, please drop these first-party title prices. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe it'll backfire. Maybe sales will go much lower than what people thought. Because look for example, the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. That game came out at what, $49? I think it was $49 for the base edition, and $20 more if you wanted Spider-Man remaster, which I think that's a good deal. I bought it just because I wanted Spider-Man remaster. I didn't really care for the Miles Morales one. I'm a big Peter Parker guy, and to see that play on the PS5 with the updated effects, the higher frame rates and everything, I thought that was fantastic. That, I think, is a good deal. But then when I'm looking at, I still have not bought Demon's Souls because I don't want to pay $70 for it. I haven't bought Sackboy, even though I want it, because I don't want to pay $60 for that. And then now I see Neo for another $70, and then I already know I'm going to pick up MLB The Show, but it's going to make me think twice unless there's a special edition that comes with some crazy other stuff. I'm just going to pick games up on Xbox and just be very ultra picky what I buy on PlayStation in terms of PlayStation exclusives, because if you're not giving them me for free, like, hey, Destruction All-Stars, that just came out, that's free, cool, I downloaded it. Bugsnax, interesting, cool game, it was free for a little bit, odd game, but enjoyable nonetheless. And then you've got Astro's Playroom. Come on, these are all great games, free. Is this how Sony's justifying giving away certain, I guess, good quality games? Is that what they're doing? Is they're taking their remasters and remakes and other first party games, sending them out at $70 to justify giving away other games for free? I don't know. I know I've rambled on quite a bit. I really like the PlayStation 5. I'm enjoying the system quite a bit. I'm enjoying the Series X and S. I'm really enjoying this new generation over the last one, especially the PlayStation 5. I really didn't like the PS4. I don't have to get into why. But if you've watched other videos, you understand. I wasn't a fan of the PS4. I really think the PS5 is much, much better than the PS4. I'm really enjoying it. I'm just not a fan of the price gouging on the games. The controller's fantastic. I like the UI. I like the snappiness of the console. I'm not really gonna here to compare the two consoles. Well, Series X. The Series X it took everything that the Xbox One did, and just took it to the next level. It's super fast. Games are great. We just got the first Xbox Series X exclusive, which is the Medium, and it's a fantastic game. I started playing that, and this next gen has been a really solid generation. Sales have been great, besides the whole scalper nonsense. And you know what? I think we got a promising generation. I just don't want to see Sony price themselves out of sales by making $70 games, and people are just going to, think twice when it comes to buying a game on one console compared to another, or even buying their exclusives, because Sony's had a lot of great exclusives. Not all of them have been great. There's one that's been awful, and I'm not going to get into that one. That's going to give me some thumbs down. But hey, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm really hoping that we don't see a PS5 version $70. I'm gonna be like, no, thank you. I love that game too. It's such a good game. But all right, I've jabbered on long enough. This really had me thinking, and I'm just a little irked on this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think what Sony's doing by making their first party game $70, do you think is going to hurt them? I already know people who are, waiting for their first party games to go on sale or something like that, or maybe drop in price, including myself, before they buy them. So it's just something I've been thinking about, and I wanted to put it out there and see what you guys think. So again, tell me what you think. Drop it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button if you've made it this far. It probably behoove you to hit that subscribe button, because that means you like my content. Check out some of our other videos. We got some great news and some gameplay and other good stuff. Head on over at bandanagaming.com. Check out all of our latest goodies there. Head on over to our Teespring, link in the description below, where you can get some nice shirts. We got pillows, because I don't have bed sheets yet. Yes, I'm sorry. You know who asked for bed sheets. We got the hoodies, and we got the face masks still, and phone cases and all that other good stuff. And pick yourself up some awesome stuff over there. Really help us out. And again, hit that subscribe button. Did I already say it? Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.